Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this new rare floor spacing slasher build in NBA 2K24. Now, this actually is a pretty solid build right here. It's gonna have contact dunks, as you would expect. It is a slasher, and it is gonna have a pretty high three-pointer, good ball handling, and actually pretty good defense. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make this build. So of course, this stuff right here, personal preference. And then now for position, I'm pretty sure you can go point guard, shooting guard. I'm not sure about small forward, but I know you can go shooting guard and point guard. I went point guard. And for the height, now you can make this build a small guard if you want to, like a 6'2", 6'1", 6'3", 6'4" even. I think 6'6" is the perfect height for the build, so I did go 6'6". I did go 198 pounds, so we have that 87 acceleration. And now wingspan, now I actually went 92 three-pointer. If you guys don't know, that actually does give you silver limitless range, but you don't have to go that high if you don't want to. Say you're fine with like an 86 three-pointer. 86 is also good because that will give you bronze limitless range and silver agent threes. If you were to go with a lower three-pointer like this, you could lower your three-pointer and then have a higher driving dunk. My driving dunk is only going to be an 87 since we do have a high three-pointer, but say you want like a 90, maybe a 94, you could go 86 three-pointer, but I went 6'8" wingspan for that 92 three-pointer. So I went point guard, 6'6", 198, 6'8" wingspan. Alright, moving on to the actual build. I'm gonna do the physicals real quick. So I did put the speed to an 80. That is what you need for silver hyperdrive. Now unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the badge on gold. I got the badge on silver though. I think that's more than enough. And then I did max out the acceleration to an 87. Once we upgrade our ball handling, that will give us like gold spot finder, gold speed booster, and gold blow by. And then for the strength, I just put that to a 42. I think that was the bare minimum. Didn't really touch strength. And vertical, now like I did say, this build is going to have the pro contact dunks off a 2, 87 driving dunk. Those animations do require a 75 vertical. And then for stamina, I put this to a 96. That is what you need for your gold handles for days. Alright, now that the physicals are done, let's get straight into making this floor spacing slasher build. So let's go ahead and start off with finishing. So close shot, I put it to a 52. That was the bare minimum. 72 layup as well. The close shot and the driving layup, this is what it put it to once I upgraded my ball handling. So yeah, those are the bare minimum stats. And then like I did say, this build is going to have pro contact dunks off a 2 and 87 driving dunk. Obviously these animations do require a 75 vertical, which is perfect. Like I was saying, if you want to have more contact dunks, like a 90 driving dunk, maybe even a 94, you probably would have to go down to like an 86 three-pointer. But if you do go 92, you probably will just have to settle for the pro contact dunks off a 2, which is definitely not bad. You will get a lot of good dunk packages with this, and as you guys see, you also get a lot of good finishing badges. Same thing with the layup. You guys can see the badges for yourself. A lot of good silver layup badges, and that's pretty much all I did for finishing. Alright, now shooting, I maxed out the three-pointer to a 92, like I did say. If you guys don't know, 92 actually does give you that silver limitless range, which is pretty nice. Also does give you gold deadeye and Hall of Fame Claymore. Of course, the main reason for going 92 is obviously that limitless range. Like I was saying though, if you want more contact dunks, 86 is actually not a bad threshold because 86 gives you silver agent. You still get bronze limitless, and it also gives you gold spot finder. That's probably the lowest I would go, 86, but I went 92. And then for the free throw, I got that to a 71 for the bronze free points badge, which is pretty nice. Alright, moving on to playmaking with this build. Now pass accuracy, I think 77 is perfect because it does give you that bronze needle threader, and 76 does give you silver relay passer. 77 I think is perfect. Plus, at 75, you do unlock the Montes Sabonis pass style, which is a pretty good pass style. Now, pass accuracy, I think the max you could go is 86. You cannot go 87 for the bailout. It kind of does suck. If you do go 87, it will change the name of the build. 86 is the maximum. Honestly, though, the only other threshold I probably would go for is, let's see, probably 84, because 84 will give you silver needle threader. 86, you don't really need break starter because you're not a center. So yeah, 84 is probably the max I would go. but I just went 77. And then ball handle, I put this to a 92. Of course, we are a 6'6". You definitely want to have that. That will give you elite dribble moves, gold unpluckable, and of course, go 83 speed with ball, which will give you your gold blow by and your gold speed booster, gold triple strike, silver hyperdrive. 92 ball handle, of course, gives you all your gold badges, elite dribble moves, which is pretty nice, like I was saying. Now, unfortunately, like I was saying earlier too with the speed, as you guys see, 80 speed is good enough for silver hyperdrive. 82 will give you it on gold. I just didn't have enough attributes to do it. I think silver hyperdrive is definitely more than enough. If you really want the gold, then you could definitely sacrifice something else. Alright, moving on to defense with this build. Now, we're not a two-way build. I already did make a version on the two-way floor spacing slasher build, just in case you want to see that. So perimeter defense, I put this to a 71. I would have liked to get it to like a 75 for the bronze clamps. I just didn't have enough attributes to do that. 71's actually not bad. I think that's probably the lowest I would go because, as you guys see, it does give you bronze challenger. That badge will definitely help you out a lot. As you guys see, it does improve effectiveness of well-timed contests. So pretty much that badge enhances your contests on perimeter shooters. It's definitely nice to have that, especially when you have low perimeter and low wingspan. So I went 71. And then I actually put the rest of my attributes onto steel. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I know some people don't really care about steel. 60 is probably the lowest I would go for bronze interceptor. 72 is also not a bad threshold. It will give you all your steel badges on bronze. 81's not bad either for silver interceptor, or 85. I went 91 steel. Actually, no, thinking about it, I actually did just go 75 pass accuracy. I was thinking about going 77, but the thing was, I wanted this 91 steel because it actually does give you gold glove, gold interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. 91 steel is really, really toxic. If you guys haven't seen, gold glove is crazy. And even if people try backdooring you, you have such a high steel gold interceptor. If you time the lane perfectly, I'm telling you that 91 steel is pretty crazy. But like I was saying, some people don't really care about having a high steel. Say you would rather take this down and then upgrade your driving dunk, maybe your pass accuracy, maybe mid-range, something else. I think 91 steel is really nice to have. But yeah, I did only go 75 pass accuracy. 75 is not bad. The only badges you will lose is bronze needle threader and silver relay passer, but like I said, you still will get all the good pass styles. If you don't want to go 91 steel, 85 is not bad for silver glove, or even 81 for silver interceptor, or 72 or 60. But yeah, I went 91. 91 is pretty OP. But as you guys can see, here's pretty much the build, the floor spacing slasher. Pretty solid build. We do have good playmaking, good dribble moves, good pass accuracy, good enough defense to where we're not a liability. We do have good perimeter, good enough, and then we do have a really high steal, good physicals, good three-pointer. Pretty solid build right here. But like I'm saying, if you want to change any of these stats around, I'd say probably the steal. If you don't care about having that high of a steal, you could raise pass ac or finishing. It's up to you. It's your build at the end of the day. And as you guys can see, this build does have shades of Kenny Smith, De'Aaron Fox, and Tyrese Halliburton. Like I did say, this build is called a floor spacing slasher. Somewhat rare build name, not super rare, but it definitely is somewhat rare. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. If you guys have any other builds you guys would like me to make a video on, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. If you guys would like to see the two-way version of this build, the two-way floor spacing slasher, I already did drop a video on that like 2 weeks ago, so make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.